Do registry optimizers really work? A lot of you watch another channel, and on that channel they recently said that registry optimizers were a waste of time. They said read their lips. Registry optimizers were a waste of money. Well, they're wrong. Don't take PC advice from a person who only runs Macs. A registry optimizer is definitely not worth the $100 that some of the registry optimizers cost. However, you can pick up Norton Utilities for $10 on Amazon, and the link will be in the description. Because you can pick up Norton Utilities for $10, registry optimizers are absolutely worth the money. Norton Utilities Registry Optimizer not only cleans up entries from software that you no longer have installed, but does what's called a defrag on your registry. Your registry has millions of lines of text, and while it's compressed, it often isn't compressed as well as it should be. There's a command line code that you can give that will basically take all of your registry, copy it into a new registry, and then you can swap which registry those are. And I may link to that, but the truth is, Norton has a utility, it's $10, it has a pretty interface, and it comes with a whole bunch of other utilities that make it worth having, because you can't screw it up. You push the button, magically your registry is defragged. Defragging your registry can knock about 20 seconds off of your boot time. So if you value your time at minimum wage, $7 an hour, and you're going to save basically 20 seconds on a reboot every 3 days. I reboot about every 3 days. Then in the course of about 2 years, you will have made back your $10. That's the only thing it does. The truth is that the registry cleaner will also go through and clean up registry entries from all of those programs that instead of running the uninstaller, you just hit delete, or you uninstalled, but it left information about your install when it did the uninstall. I don't know whether you run into this problem, but I'll install a piece of software to see if I like it, and then I will uninstall it. But what happens is, in the registry, it will still say, you know, Paint Shop Pro Extreme. I don't know that that's a real program, I was trying to make one up. And that a registry entry will still be there so that the installer will know that it has already installed once on that machine. But I'm not ever going to install that program again, so I don't need that information. It's just cruft that is slowing down my machine and filling up my registry. This isn't about space. A huge registry is maybe going to be 200 megs, and that would be big. So it's not about saving you hard drive space, it's really about how much memory you're going to be using because the registry is saved in memory, and how fast your machine loads at boot up, because it has to process every one of those lines of code in order to determine whether or not it has to take action on it. So Norton Utilities, $10. The link is in the description. Definitely worth the money. The startup manager's great for reducing your boot time. The registry defragger, while it's something you could do yourself from the command line, having a pretty button is probably worth the $10. And the registry cleaner will go up and clean out the cruft from installs that either failed, or that you've uninstalled the program, or that you were a bad person and you just hit delete on the program, which I do a lot. And so, yeah, $10. It's worth it. Registry optimizers can be a good thing.